Eigentlich müsste ich jetzt die Musik erstmal laufen lassen. Und warum ist es nicht deutsch? Weil ich es wahrscheinlich einstellen muss. Und Musik muss bleiben. Ist immer gut. Und laut. Ich muss leiser drehen. Ja, ein wunderschön. Willkommen zu Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers in der 20th Anniversary Edition. Genau. 20 Jahre ist schon auch wieder 7 Jahre her, diese 20 Jahre. Ne? Ich glaube 2014, 2016, bin mir jetzt nicht sicher, kam das raus. Und nachdem wir jetzt Teil 2, Teil 3 gespielt haben, spielen wir jetzt Teil 1. Was ist mit dem E-Comic? Okay, dieser Comic-Roman ist ein Prequel von Sünden der Väter. Es kann jederzeit gelesen werden. Um Spoilers zu vermeiden, empfehlen wir es aber erst am 6. Tag des Spielablaufs. Ist mir das vorher nicht aufgefallen? Doch. Okay, das können wir später dann uns angucken. Neues Spiel, neues Glück und viel Spaß. Surprise.
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel's allowed. I mean, he's out. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye. Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw with your karma.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo it is.
You mean your reader? She lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your bed stays in your bed as far as I'm concerned. I have messages for you when you want them.
Okay. Ja, ich drehe sie gleich runter. Ich kann es halt nur runterdrehen, wenn es soweit ist. Interessanterweise, meine komplette Einstellung zu Teil 2, was Gabriel betrifft, was ich vorhin gesagt habe, das war Ende Gabriel 3, passt gar nicht. Er ist doch ein Frauenheld. Dann verstehe ich aber Teil 2 nicht. Oder er war einfach nur überfordert mit der ganzen Situation, die sich da ergeben hat. Ne? Das Spiel verteilt Punkte, als man Gabriels Geschichte erlebt, Puzzles aufklärt und die Spielwelt sorgfältig erkundet. Eine perfekte Punktzahl gelingt nicht jedem. Mit diesem Symbol kann man auch alle sichtbaren Objekte und Personen aufleuchten, die manipulierbar sind. Als Alternative geht das auch mit der Leertaste. Hotspot. So, manipulierbar finden oder Gabriel bewegen. Mit einem Mausklick läuft Gabriel zur angewiesenen Stelle. Ja, dann lag ich falsch. Ich hab's dann voll ausgeblendet. Mit F5 kann man jederzeit speichern. Okay, super. Dann haben wir unten das Journal. Tipps. Ne? Zeigt sämtliche Bonusinhalte wie Skizzen, Zeichen und Interviews zum 93er Originalspiel. Fast jeder Teil vom Spiel enthält besonderen Bonusinhalt. Was haben wir hier? Manipulierbare Objekte finden. Blub, 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 blub. Ja. Redeblase ist okay. F1 Tutorial, Escape, Speichern, M-Weltkarte. Super. Okay. Was haben wir hier? Das Ausblenden. Wir machen es so. So sollte es passen, denke ich mal. Ja, genau. Puzzles müssen schnappern. So, F5. Wow. Boah. Das nenne ich mal Hotspots.
Today's newspaper is on the counter. Times dated June 18th, 1993. The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Das gab Punkte. Also jeden Tag lesen. Wassermann-Horoskop. Passend. Unwetter am Horizont, Vorsicht ist geboten. Neuinvolvierung ist stark abgeraten.
Times dated June 8th.
Hatten
Potential
wir. Hatten wir. So, super.
The box has Gabriel's name on it, written in his grandmother's handwriting. Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top. Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook. The way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious. The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't need to carry that around.
So viel hier. Grace Jacke, Mantel.
Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Angucken.
Like I haven't tried.
Gabriel.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Die meisten Schlüsselthemen, um in dem Ziel voranzukommen, sind hervorgehoben. Okay, erstmal.
What do you know about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
What do you know about voodoo?
I've told
Okay, die Dinger verschwinden nicht. Gut.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
just what I read in the papers, same as you.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
You won't get far questioning me about it, Sherlock.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
What else can you tell me about New Orleans?
You're the native. Don't ask me.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
Alles.
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. Soon as I get it, I'll let you know, okay?
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books. And it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
What do you do after work?
I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Oh, I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me. How old are you?
Fragt man nicht.
Old enough to know about men like you.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Just tell me anything at all.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it. I thought spending a few months here would clear my head.
Just tell me anything at all.
I've been studying Tai Chi for 10 years. It's a very spiritual discipline. I'm sure discipline of any sort isn't something that would appeal to you, Gabriel.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind. So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Done anything interesting lately?
By your definition, no. I prefer it that way.
Keep 'em busy?
Not really. If you need any research done, let me know.
Okay.
Did you find any good voodoo resources for me?
The best in the city are supposedly the Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in the French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Do you have messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What did he want?
He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, and that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Am Bahnhof.
Let me guess. This has to do with the Voodoo murders, right? Some kind of inside police information? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new book?
Maybe. A writer has a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character's a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough, thanks.
Do you have messages for me?
You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter. He was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent. Maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany? Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great. We had a nice little chat about you.
Grace?
Don't worry, I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
And she sent over that box on the table for you.
Seen any good movies?
I saw a great documentary last night on pyramid excavations.
Cool.
You mean small, dark places that haven't been touched in centuries? Sounds right up your alley.
Well, it did help me gain a better understanding of your mind.
Autsch. War der wirklich so? Ey, ich habe so viel ausgeblendet. War der wirklich so?
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products. The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks.
Echt, ey. Ich habe echt viel ausgeblendet.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Whimmer. All my clothes look the same, so why change them?
Ah, der ist so wie Steve Jobs und so.
The carpet was grand. She gave it to Gabriel to cheer the place up.
Sieht doch gut aus hier.
If I threw those pages away, they weren't worth reading.
Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk. Gabriel doesn't feel like reading right now.
Ah, warte mal.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
Ja, ja, ja.
I might be able to use this black shirt.
Immer noch zu laut? Aber die wird ja leise, wenn gesprochen wird.
Do you have men problems? Someone put a hex on you? Call Sister Cross. Through the power of love and the Lord Jesus Christ, she can fix what's ailing you. You're listening to KLEB in Nolens, where we play the best music 24 hours a day. The Creole Grandams will hold their annual Gardenia Festival and tea this
Nein, so. Ah, ja, stimmt ja. Ach, so sah die... Krass, selbst die Zeichnung mit Bleistift war schon so detailliert. Es gab keine Google-Suche, ne? Und Bücherreferenzen waren limitiert, ne? Zeichnungen wie diese wurden von den Künstlern in ihrer eigenen mentalen Bibliothek und durch ihre Einbildung erzeugt. Krass. Gabriel is a bit of a slacker, not big on new technology. His room reflects that. Jane Jensen.
So how long have you been working on Gabriel Knight? When did you come up with the original concept for the character in the story?
It was after King's Quest VI, which I had co-designed with Roberta Williams, and I guess that was...
War das echt so laut? Weiß ich gar nicht. Normalerweise versuche ich immer zu reagieren. Und jetzt, ich sehe ja, was eigentlich mein Pegelausschlag ist. Deswegen. Und auch von der Musik. Normalerweise. So, warte mal. Erstmal gucken wir hier drüben. Oh, hier unten, das war was. Faust.
It's a book about the world of snakes.
Hey, that's interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Das ist aber eine wichtige Information. Ja, so.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Spiel means game. Interesting.
Also sprach Zarathustra. Heinz Ritter, das Lyrik.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf, die Seele wühlen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one sick puppy.
Tja, wenn er wüsste, wenn er wüsste, wenn er wüsste. Oh, Wimmelbild. Was ist das?
I'm going to take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
Das ist ein Wimmelbild, oder? Guck mal.
Fun times. I don't use hairspray. Nope, not me.
Verpflichtungsangst. Bestimme dein eigenes Glück. Was ist das hier? Liebe dich selbst. Barbiers Rache. Blake Backlash. Ach, das sind ja seine Bücher.
The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is.
Blut auf dem Mississippi.
Not so lucky for the rabbit, was it? Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless.
Oh, hier ist die Maske von Art of Murder. Was ist das
Local interest piece on the store. It didn't garner the sympathy sales I was hoping for.
Hier oben. Ey, der hat schon einige Bücher zu dem Zeitpunkt. Hier oben ist noch Nachtjagd. Blake Backlash. Bump, 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 bump. Oh.
Gracie's resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied.
Tja, das ist aber dein Glück, würde ich mal behaupten.
Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St. George's books, the mistake. Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
Ach so, nicht mit der Lupe, schön.
The cash register contains about $20 in small bills and change.
Ist aber nicht viel. Was ist das hier?
It's a $20 gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
Vor allem hier Betrag und Datum.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused.
Aschenbecher, rauchen wir?
It's an ashtray.
Okay.
Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints. Nope, no safe full of money back there.
Life is too short to talk to ugly statues.
Wieso, die
You
ist doch
never know
super.
it by the women you date.
Oder sehe ich hier? Was ist das? Eine Taschenlampe. Bum, bum, bum.
I might need a flashlight. Let sleeping lions lie. I got that cheap at a garage sale. Always had a thing for lions.
Bett. Hier ist so eine Rechnung.
Gabriel couldn't pay those bills when they were due, and he can't pay them now.
Oder kann er ja Grace noch nicht bezahlen, wa?
The typewriter is too heavy to lug around.
Entschuldigung, ich wollte benutzen.
Can't. Writer's block.
Dann gucken wir mal.
See you later.
See ya.
Polizei, Jackson's Rare, Aussichtspunkt, Buchladen, Dixieland Drugstore, Voodoo. Wir gucken erstmal Mosley.
That's Mosley's office. It's not going to look any better somewhere else.
Was ist das?
A portrait of the Narlands Chief of Police, a fine, upstanding citizen. In other words, nothing like Gabriel. A uniformed officer of the NOPD.
Da gehen wir mal hin hier.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay, dann mit ihm hier.
The desk sergeant looks like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion the consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good Southern cooking.
Got a second, officer?
what can I do you for?
What do you know about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Best food in the world. You can get it right here in New Orleans. Muffaletta sandwiches.
Was ist das?
Beignets, good Cajun coffee. Yep, a man can die happy in this city.
It's practically guaranteed. Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant, Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. Tell me about yourself.
You see that front door?
Yeah?
Well, I watch people come in. See this book?
Yeah?
Well, I write people's names in it, see? People that bother me. Want me to put your name in this book?
Oh, I think not.
Das Death Note,
That's what I thought.
Okay, machen wir mal hier.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you, all right. Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the Voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Okay.
Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
The envelope from Mosley is a plain manila one. It feels pretty light.
Vielleicht war es ich.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs. The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then. One of the photos from Mosley is an official Voodoo murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim.
Wo könnten wir dann hingehen? Oh, when the trains go marching in.
The band isn't paying any attention to Gabriel.
Und so schließt sich der Kreis.
A lone drummer beats out the haunting rhythm on a large African drum.
You white-faced geek!
Nice
You want to
beat.
eat my
I dig
fist?
it.
The drummer does not respond.
Ach ja, einen Doppelklick gab's ja auch. Gut.
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation. It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
Ja, Doppelklick macht ein Tele... Nee, jetzt nicht.
I would if I had enough time to do it properly.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Da war was.
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister, you want some of this? Why, you little...
Da war was. Lang ist her. Wir müssen nämlich den Tatort feststellen.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 91, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times. Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club? South, Lakeside Drive, north of the Piedmont Pier, south of the Country Club. Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. I got it, Molly. Thank God. Have a good one, 91.
Interesting.
Hey, you, get away from that bike.
Ich war gar nicht dran. Ich war gar nicht dran. Ja, gucken wir doch schnell zum Tatort rüber. Ich sehe meine jetzt.
Hey, Mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can let you see it. For the book. But don't tell anyone, huh? Definitely another voodoo murder. Same MO and no freaking clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
Oh, that's disgusting. Isn't this a rather public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're freaking ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly at Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir.
Well, let's get the meat wagon moving then. Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. If you want to talk, I'll be at the station tomorrow.
Thanks.
Okay. Ich glaube, das ist ein guter Punkt hier. Feierabend zu machen. Ja, passt doch zeitlich, ne? Weil morgen ist wieder Ausflugstag für mich. Diesmal geht's nach Panketal. Keine Ahnung, wie das... Ist der Hollandpark? Ja, keine Ahnung. Ich bin gespannt, was uns da erwarten wird. Der Tagesausflug wird bestimmt schön. Meine ich jetzt ohne irgendwelche Untertöne oder sonstiges, ne? Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen, ne? Nachdem wir Gabriel Knight 3 und jetzt also durchgespielt haben, jetzt das hier angefangen haben. Ne? Schlaf gut, träumt was Schönes. Ne? Wir sehen uns morgen mit eins von den anderen Spielen. Lass uns überraschen. Ne? In diesem Sinne, bis dahin. Euer FireFox.